In the remote deserts of northern Utah, far from cities and satellites, there is a patch of land that has baffled scientists, terrified locals, and fascinated the world. It is called Skinwalker Ranch. On the surface, it looks like an ordinary piece of farmland, but for decades, people have reported strange lights in the sky, mysterious animal mutilations, and eerie electromagnetic disturbances. Some even say it's a doorway to another dimension. But are these stories just myths, or is something truly extraordinary happening here? The quest for answers began anew when real estate magnate Brandon Fugal bought the ranch and assembled a team of scientists, engineers, and experts to investigate. Among them was Dr. Travis Taylor, an astrophysicist who had spent years working with NASA and the Department of Defense. Unknown to his colleagues at first, Taylor had also served as the chief scientist for the Pentagon's Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force, UAPTF, the government's official UFO investigation program. This revelation shocked the team and validated their belief that Skinwalker Ranch might be more than just a local curiosity. It could be one of the most significant sites of unexplained activity on Earth. From the moment the new team arrived, the mysteries deepened. Strange things were happening, equipment malfunctioned without reason, animals were found dead with no signs of struggle, and unidentifiable flying objects appeared in the sky. Most perplexing of all was a 1.6 gigahertz radio signal, a frequency not typically used by human technology that seemed to pulse from nowhere and everywhere at once. Was it a message, a beacon, or a remnant of some unknown technology? The search for answers led underground. During a drilling operation into a rocky mesa on the property, the team's equipment struck something massive, a dome-shaped object buried hundreds of feet beneath the earth. The drill could not penetrate it. Samples from the site revealed materials identical to those used by NASA to shield spacecraft. Could something built with advanced technology be hidden beneath the Utah desert? Was it an ancient relic, a crashed craft, or something even more extraordinary? Above ground, the strangeness continued. A zone of airspace the team called the Triangle, located about a mile above the ranch, became a focal point for their investigations. Rockets fired into it were deflected by invisible forces. Lasers aimed upward, bent in midair. Helicopters encountered turbulence in perfectly calm conditions. And time and again, unidentified flying objects appeared, rose into the triangle, and simply vanished. Some scientists speculated that this area might be a portal, a kind of space-time anomaly that allowed matter or energy to enter and exit our dimension. The team decided to investigate further using state-of-the-art technology. They mounted a handheld LiDAR scanner on a helicopter and flew directly into the anomaly zone. The results were shocking. At around 300 feet above the ground, far below the mile-high activity they expected, the LiDAR detected a solid, structured object suspended in midair. Instruments picked up intense electromagnetic interference, and the helicopter was shoved around by an invisible force. Cameras recorded nothing yet. The data was clear. Something was there. This discovery mirrored earlier results from photogrammetry scans, which had shown a towering column-shaped anomaly in the same spot. The repetition of these results across different technologies suggested that whatever was present wasn't a glitch or illusion, it was real. Meanwhile, the local community offered clues of its own. Around a nearby reservoir known as Bottle Hollow, residents reported glowing lights, craft-like objects, and even intelligent responses to signals. According to Native American oral traditions, the land was cursed, inhabited by shapeshifters known as skinwalkers, and home to gateways between worlds. While these stories were often dismissed as folklore, they now seemed eerily aligned with the scientific findings. The team escalated their efforts. They launched an ambitious experiment involving a swarm of 200 drones, each equipped with high-precision GPS programmed to fly in perfect formation over the triangle and another hotspot known as East Field. These drones, designed for precision light shows, should have remained perfectly aligned, but as they entered the anomaly zone, chaos unfolded. Many drones lost connection and veered off course. Others drained their batteries at abnormal rates. Some even launched themselves before receiving commands, and yet once they left the anomaly, they returned to perfect formation. The implication was clear: something in that airspace was interacting with or disrupting their systems. The anomalies didn't stop there. GPS data from the drones placed them hundreds of feet underground or inside the mesa. Data points formed swirling vortex shapes reminiscent of wormholes theorized in physics. Ground-based LiDAR scans showed chunks of data mysteriously displaced miles away, often aligning precisely with the buried dome structure. The evidence suggested a link between the buried object and the aerial phenomena, as if whatever lay beneath the mesa was influencing the space above. Then the most striking event occurred. During a drone flight, a brilliant object appeared in the sky, hovering silently before shooting upward and vanishing. Its shape, a double-lobed dumbbell, was identical to a UAP photographed by a U.S. Navy pilot in 2019. Dr. Taylor, who had reviewed that photo while working for the UAP task force, recognized the similarity immediately. The implication was extraordinary. The same or similar objects were being observed in multiple locations under different circumstances. Attempts to observe the anomalies visually often failed. Telescopes malfunctioned at critical moments, just like the drones and GPS systems. When they did capture data, they recorded bright, silent objects moving across the sky and disappearing without warning. One was so large and bright that it appeared nearly as big as Jupiter to the naked eye, despite being much closer. What could explain such phenomena? The evidence electromagnetic anomalies, distorted GPS readings, powerful unseen forces, buried engineered materials, and recurring UAP sightings pointed to something beyond ordinary science. It suggested that Skinwalker Ranch might be a nexus point where space-time behaves differently, where unknown technologies operate, or where interactions with non-human intelligence occur. Some scientists speculated about wormholes, bridges connecting distant points in space. Others suggested interdimensional portals or cloaked craft using physics we don't yet understand. The buried dome beneath the mesa remained one of the greatest mysteries. Its composition matched materials used in spacecraft, yet its origin and purpose were unknown. Was it ancient technology, a surveillance device, or a part of a larger mechanism that manipulated the environment around it? Whatever it was, it seemed to be influencing everything from electromagnetic signals to GPS systems and even the behavior of drones. The team's experiments also suggested that the phenomena were not passive. They responded to stimuli. Rockets and lasers triggered reactions. Radio signals coincided with anomalies. It was as if the intelligence, if it was intelligence behind these events, was aware of their presence and occasionally chose to reveal itself. As the investigation advanced, the researchers planned new strategies. High-speed cameras capable of capturing thousands of frames per second could record fleeting moments of UAP activity in unprecedented detail. Ground-penetrating radar could map the buried dome with greater accuracy, and deeper drilling could finally uncover what lies beneath the mesa. Each new method promised new data and new questions. What is happening at Skinwalker Ranch? The answer remains elusive, but one thing is clear: the site is unlike any other on Earth. It is a place where technology fails inexplicably, where the laws of physics appear to bend, and where unknown objects move through the sky with intelligence and intent. It is a place where ancient myths and cutting-edge science converge. Perhaps in time we will learn that Skinwalker Ranch is not merely a location of strange occurrences, but a bridge, a point of contact between humanity and a reality far beyond our understanding. Until then, the team continues to probe deeper, guided by the data, driven by curiosity, and united by a single question that has haunted humanity for centuries. Are we alone? The deeper they dig, the clearer it becomes that the ranch is not just a mystery to be solved, it is a story still being written. And with every new experiment, every new anomaly, and every new glimpse into the unknown, humanity takes one small step closer to an answer that could change everything we know about our place in the universe.